Hello, Rick Serra here, and welcome to Cocktail Hour with Rick. Yes, it is. It's Rick Serra, and I'm happy to have you all with us tonight. I hope that you're doing well. I am inside because of rain. We got this nice, snazzy new banner. Yes, we did, and Darlene apparently is not with you all yet. Don, hello,
Oh,
Spindellis.
I'm there. John C. Hi.
Okay, she
Huge
is there.
slideshows.
I was
Edward
wondering.
DeCarlo.
So we just picked this
Mega.
up
Edward.
yesterday,
Don
and
Cathcart. Hey, no.
I had
Mega.
envisioned it being
Maria
outside,
G.
stretched
Spin
out,
Dallas.
but unfortunately,
DJ
rain. So here we are.
Infinity. Carson Thorpe.
Thank you, Grostradamus and Soul. Hello, hello, John C. Spindalis,
Hey, Soul. Hello there. Joe Tomley. Hello there.
Joe Tomley, and Soul Cecita, Megadeth Gigantor, uh, Joe Tomlin again. No, it must be somebody named No.
Yes.
And then there's also another No I know. His first name is Nick, last name No. That's a secret last name. I was out with he and Heidi.
Bobby the Desert Walker. Hello. Amy
Oh,
B.
and we were at Rose Cemetery in Tarpon Springs. And then
Scott
Kate,
Bagley.
a friend of theirs, joined us as well. We hung out there for a couple hours. To most, it didn't seem very active, but we've been going there. Uh, well, Nick No's been going there for at least a decade more than me. And then he invited me to come to that site
Oh.
in 2020.
No.
So
That's
I've been
her
going there
initials.
every year. So that's
George
one.
Santos, you came back.
Oh no, he's still here. Well, if you just come here and you leave the legislature, we'll be happy. Because I think that
No political, no political.
his own
No.
people in his own district were not happy with him. I'd say let them have the runner up in their party election
Stop.
take
Rick,
over. Ow. So they
it's
don't lose
ricochet.
the seat temporarily.
Stop.
That would be good for everybody. All right, well, we can't do things just because we want.
You think you can.
And then today I'm sorry I slept through it, but apparently there was a premiere of a new video on the Rick Serra channel. Some people have looked at it already. You can look at it anytime you want. Hopefully not now. Maybe after we're done. So is the cocktail hour on? Yes, it is.
Nora
But
Rowland, hello there.
I'm choosing
Pamela Roush.
to drink
Roush.
water.
Yeah, we have to get up awfully early in the morning.
Here at our community, we're having a rummage sale. Yes, a rummage sale. And that's basically
Rob
stuff
79.
that nobody wanted anymore. And then we think we can sell it to someone else and make a couple of bucks.
Where'd
It
you get
goes
your
to
shirt, Rick?
the activity fund. Wasn't this Walmart?
No,
No.
that was Burlington, I think.
Burlington? Okay.
Dusty
Burlington.
the Wild Man.
Ah. So,
Ponytail Dungeon Master.
hello there, Ponytail Dungeon Master.
Oh, you
You're
have to take that down and show where Bo is right now.
take this down,
Yeah.
and there is Bo's butt.
He just got groomed today.
Hey, Bo. Uh-oh, I just knocked stuff over.
That's nothing new.
There he is. Hey, look at the camera.
Rick, watch your water. Yeah, Bo. Come on over here. I see it.
There.
Catastrophe waiting to happen. You don't need to get me on there. I
Do
look
you
like
see him?
crap. Mr. Doggy Dog.
There's a dog going there. Doggone it.
This is Nurse Brucey. I am busy with a patient. I have no idea why he is screaming. Just doing the same thing as I had done to Rick Serra's balls.
Don't do that too much.
Hey, Shaylee.
I was demonetized last week because of our talking about hygiene.
Did they really tell you that's what it was?
I don't know what it was about.
I thought you
But
challenged it.
the reality is we are only going to see limited ads. So that's good for you guys. And if you didn't see last week, you really should play it back because
Hey, thanks, Carson.
it was very good, positive, fun energy. I think everybody had a very good time.
Enjoyed that.
We had a good time. We were rolling
Amy V.
together
Amy V
on
says
either side of
After
the.
Hours was great.
Oh, thank you very
Long
much.
Duck Dong.
Long Duck Dong. Now, is this the real Long Duck Dong or is it an imposter? But
Well, they're not from here, so I think
Well-
it's not the one. It's spelled differently.
well,
It's Long Duck, D-U-K, Dong.
I don't know.
Must be a newbie.
It could be a newbie. So, see this email address? If you send us your name and mailing address to this, see, I got this on the banner so I could do this. Isn't that so cool? We will send you a free gift just because you're a newbie, just because we love to have new people joining us. And now you can actually see my face, and I'll save there and there. There, that'll do it for now. So this is my side of the bedroom, Florida room. This is like that 3-season room we have
Well, good. I'm glad it is the
here
real one.
in Florida, or a 4-season room, I guess you would say, rather. And it's not really built for sleepovers. $1.99. Thank you, John. I was watching the decimals to make sure it wasn't larger, like 1.9 million.
Sandy Gay, you better leave my ass alone.
Sandy Gay is back. Isn't that great? Yes, I saw a thing on Facebook that Adam the Woo and Mr. Bell were doing something, and I heard that there's a video. That's good for him. If you didn't know, he and I aren't really in communication anymore.
Okay, that's enough.
So that's the way it goes.
M-U-N-I, not M-O-O-N-E-Y.
No, Sandy Gay, I'm already happily married. In fact, you're me. I would look at you as if I was looking at a mirror,
Hey,
and
Oscars, thank you. Yeah, please
Then-
watch the video, guys.
maybe I could
I mean,
get
the
face to
stream.
face with you and see how we do impersonating me being Sandy Gay.
Oh,
Why not?
Long Duck Dong heard Adam the Woo, whoever he is dating an OnlyFans adult actress. Edna Schmedna, hello there.
Well, if you can, you do it. Right. Good for him. If she's on that, she must be vivacious and voluptuous and beautiful.
Well, I wish I could say I hate to tell you that, Sandy.
But
But
if
I'm so happy to tell you that, no, you're not real.
I have to go and sit down. Oh, Sandy is now having an identity crisis and doesn't know what to do, has to sit down to gather their thoughts and feelings. Oh, that's so sad. Isn't it, Maria G? I know. And
Harrison, hello
Daphne
there.
Del Rey is the name of that actress, or whatever we would call it.
Yes.
Somebody who likes to
Yes.
exhibition on live video for
I
people
know.
to
I know
oogle.
Sandy does.
I was going to do an OnlyFans myself, but because of my body type being not a dad body, but like an old wretched dad
Like
body,
a poppy body.
a poppy body, and because my sexual organs aren't of a certain minimum size or
Teeth
more,
Air 44.
they don't meet the cut. So if I did my OnlyFans, I'm sure that I'd get
Josh was here.
no tips at all.
Is there a reason I have a heart at the bottom?
I don't know. How'd you get that?
You know me. I have no clue.
Darlene has a heart at the bottom of her screen watching the show. She doesn't know how come. How could a heart appear on your view screen? Do you know? I have an idea for a new ADR for you to do, Rick. Well, I can't do it, but what's the idea anyway? Type it up. That would be fun to talk about. But no, I am not able to do another dirty room. It's not my show.
Rick.
So, unfortunately.
Carson Thorpe.
Carson Thorpe, how you doing, buddy?
He just sent you a tip.
He did?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
He goes, CHWR, smooth jazz, and rum
I mean,
is
Coke.
my favorite part of the week. Yeah.
The other day, I enjoyed a real
That's right, Spindalis.
Coke
Hey, Natasha.
with Captain Morgan. Oh, that real sugar flavor and Captain Morgan. I didn't have any lemon or anything added
Bobby
to
the
it.
Desert Walker
Thank you,
says
Megadeth
they all
Gigantor.
have the heart.
Yeah, thank you, Darlene, for your aim. Your aim is so great. Yes, she is. This is actually a little bit further apart than we usually are outside. So this challenges her to actually aim well. Dead center. What's center body mass? Is that what they call it? CBM? I don't know if that's right or not. I don't know.
That's right. It's always good to get a heart
All right,
one.
here it is. I'm looking for.
Oh, another dirty rectum. That's
Ah! Yeah, what did Rick do? He wrecked them. I'll do some things that will seem
reminiscent.
familiar to you whenever I feel like trying to do that. But I'm working on other things right now. My next is go back and do another Odd Place episode. So that's
Well,
what
that'll
I'll
take a
be
year.
starting to do. Thanks a lot, honey. And I hope to do if
I
I put
had the wrong one. Which one did you just put out today? That's what takes a year.
After Hours.
After
Yes.
Hours takes a year.
Yes, we've done 3 episodes in 3 years. It's a really great program.
Motel Hell with Rick.
We turn them over, but my partner in crime, Justin DeBrow, has started writing the script for the next episode. Let me talk about After Hours a little bit. When we started this, we had no idea what to expect, except for this guy had an idea, and he wanted to know if he would be able to collaborate with me, and that he would do the editing and he would write the stories. And he had a second idea for another type of series, but that's never gotten off the ground. So unfortunately,
Dallas, do you have an orange in it? He's drinking Blue Moon.
Blue Moon with a piece of orange in the top. No. So here he is. Actually, here's one of his many screen names, his aliases. DJ Infinity is here. So Justin DeBrow, stage name as a editor and writer of the show, he puts together the script and then he writes out what he thinks the shots should be for scenes to accompany the script.
I just seen it that way, Spindalis.
The script is read by me
With the orange.
in a pleasant background. I just have some curtains in the back.
That sounds good, Shaylee.
And I have to learn to
Oh,
keep
Cherry Berry Girl. Hello
my
there.
view more upright, not turn my head down, because I'm literally videotaping the screen using a program the name is out of my mind right now. And at the
Well, I'm
same
glad you're
time,
between them and not in one.
when I start the roll, I switch to the text, which I copy and save into the Apple word processing
Don
program.
Cathcart says dirty laundry with Rick.
Dirty laundry.
Checking out laundromats.
Oh, they can be pretty nasty. Yes, they can. I thought it was going to be me actually, trying to do laundry with fecally contaminated
Ew.
linens and showing me trying to process
God, I keep
them.
forgetting the cock.
I never forget my cock.
I didn't say I forgot my cock. I said I forgot to cock.
Whenever I need to urinate, I can always find it eventually. I need to tie a string around it to find it. Oh, you missed.
Oh.
Ah, you got me. So, of course, Darlene needs to shoot up higher, try to get headshots because I would be in video. Don Henley Don Henley probably does, I guess.
No doubt what?
He's a rocker. Who is Bearded Clam? What's her name? Anybody get that? Ooh, whenever your head? Okay, honey, good. Just like Red Snapper. Ah, got my head!
I have to watch how many headshots I give you.
Yeah, maybe how many headshots the show will provide tonight. Bobby, he liked that. Look at him laughing. So we have 62 people in here already. Thank you very much. Remember to click the like button. We love the like button. And is there anyone brave enough and actually is a new viewer?
You have a message from the Bearded Clam.
No, hello, Rick and Darlene. How's the weather in Florida? It's raining right now.
Oh no, I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. But I'm still
It's
glad
been
we said
very
hello
hot
to
and humid down here
Rick's
lately.
Kidney stone.
Oh, Rick's kidney stone. Since we have parted, I have missed you so much. Please come back to me.
Scottish Ray, hello there.
Look, kidney stone, you just like to be in the warm inner folds of my urinary tract. That doesn't really bode well for me because kidney stone, you have sharp edges and sometimes you block up my plumbing. You've gotten stuck on the way out of my kidney and my kidney then gets infected and then my body goes into the process of nearly going septic. You've almost killed me, kidney stone. Yes, you have.
Yes, the kidney stone.
I literally, one time, folks, about 2008, 2009, I was so bad off. The doctor, after I recovered, told me, if you hadn't have gotten in when you did, I don't know if we could have saved you any after that.
Septic.
I turned septic. They thought I turned C. diff. I didn't turn C. diff, but I was hit with so many antibiotics at one time. And I tried to call for help, but the nursing aide never came, or the med tech, whatever. So I tried to get up out of bed and then take the IV pole, walk into the bathroom, get it in the room behind me, shut the door, and just as I was descending to the toilet, I couldn't get down in time.
It exploded.
There was an explosion of gastric juices through the
Adorable,
anal
adorable.
orifice,
Ew.
which covered the wall, including below the sink and either side of the toilet. I looked at it and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Hardly any entered the actual toilet. So apparently, others are finding the irritating heart on their screen. I put that on
Ew,
there
Bruce.
so that once
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
once you donate
I don't even want
the
to talk to you, Marjorie. I'm sorry. That's all I'm
once you
saying.
once you donate the deed to your home to us,
Thanks,
we
Cherry
will
Berry
take
Girl.
the heart off.
Cherry Berry Girl loves your shirt.
Thank you, Cherry Berry Girl. I wore this thinking of all of you, hoping that the water scene. Here, it looks better in my face. Look. Isn't it? It's literally better than my
You
face.
should do the rest of the show like that.
Maybe I should do it like this.
No.
Now, if I did know better, I could almost pass for a sperm. Just like the Super Bowl halftime show. Ha ha ha.
I don't remember a sperm.
Yeah, I am Cornholio. I need
Yes,
TP
because
for my
of
bungo.
head.
I am Cornholio. This is the whole thing. I am Cornholio. I need TP for my bungo. Team of TP.
Scottish Ray said,
Guess what Scottish Ray said?
I watched your last ghost hunt. Nothing happened but good stuff.
Really? I don't know which one you looked at.
The last one.
The live one? Yeah, the live one we did just before we went away. We did have things happen. We could not understand why
Good idea, Josh.
we were having activation using the K2 meter. We were having activation with the REM pod. The batteries were fresh. I had just battery powered all of them with new batteries. So there was none of that to question. Unfortunately, I didn't change them again before last night.
Oh, God.
I did one device, but not them all. And I have to buy more batteries. Yes. And then every time I go out, put a new one in. Just,
That would be a good idea, hon.
I came up with that idea all by myself.
All of it had to be so hard.
It was hard, man. I had to think and think, what could I do to stop this from happening? Buy new batteries. Or rechargeables even.
And make sure you put new ones in before you go out.
Yes. Like I was
Sarah dreaming. Thank you.
Hi, Sarah. Are you dreaming of us or just me? Or just Darlene?
Trey
Or both?
Baker. Look at him.
He's so cute.
You got him.
Isn't he cute? He just got a haircut.
Ah, Sarah dreaming is dreaming of you.
Oh, I like that.
Hey, Trey Baker.
I think I might have met you in my dream the other night. Is your name Sarah by chance? Oh, that's right, it is. Sarah Dream, you said. Yes, Bo is great. Tired from his spa day. Thank you, Don. Yeah, that's a good ad one there. Hey, Robert, and he's bored. Yeah, because he wants to have more action-packed moments.
Now, he's a good sleeper. I wish I could sleep like him.
He can go like that and then come right back to wake instantaneously. Pencil, pens, and swords. Hello there. Thank you for being with us. Is there a ghost hunt coming again? Yeah, I actually am going to try to get out with the people I just went out with last night in the near future. Another site that it isn't too far away. I was in Tarpon Springs, about 35-minute drive from where we are here in Seminole. Semi-Holy or Seminole. Seminole. It's actually a city that was
Christopher Palmer.
created in 1970, and they did some major work to turn a big area that was used for either groves or cattle, horses, animal husbandry, and they created basically a lake, and they called it Lake Seminole. Does that sound like it was put together? Yes. And then there was a Seminole
Hey, this
Mall.
is my life.
Yes, there was. That actually was visited by Dan
Marcus
Bell before
P.
it got torn down. Yes, he did that. Oh, Christopher P. I don't know what you got timed out for, but we are here to have fun and to make each other laugh. It's totally non-serious, so we don't need to talk about serious
You
things.
need to read Retro Max.
Retro Max. Here it is. I've been feeling some pain in my left kidney over the past 2 days. I'm afraid it is. In the past few
Still wouldn't want you
2 years, I had two of them. Okay, Retro Max. Is the pain going across your back?
They've had
Is
them.
it going up and down the side?
Does that make a difference?
It can. And or is there any pain actually strangely way down in your ball sack? Don't be upset. That's called referred pain. And if you're having pain in the kidney, in your side, I think I would go to the hospital, let them check you out. They can do,
Tell them you think it's a kidney stone.
think
That
it's a
way they know
kidney
what to look.
stone, either give me a CT scan or a KUB, please. And if it is, that will show it right up. And then they can not do amputation of the member. Oh my God, no. Hopefully, you don't need this. Hopefully, they can get the pain resolved in the
Start
kidney
healing.
by finding a blockage in the ureter between your bladder and your kidney. And they'll go up with a cystoscopic setup, which has like a little drill and little teeny thing, and they can pick it apart and pull it out. Please ask them, don't break it into a million pieces. Just get it out if you can, for God's sake, because you'll have to pass all those little pieces. It'll hurt. And if it is in your kidney and you need PCNL, I'm still talking to the same good fan there. Look up my doctor in Maryland. You might want to fly. They can do it virtually painlessly instead
Hey,
of
Nelson B.
where else you will go. You will get it very painfully, like I just did. And you can write me here at rick.adr@aol.com, and I'll keep your info private,
York.
and I'll send you the name and telephone number for my doctor's office up in Baltimore. And you could actually say that I referred you. I don't know where you are at Retromax, but
It's
got
worth the
stuck.
flight.
it's worth the flight to go where I'm going to suggest.
Okay, let me
So you go.
say one thing about the whole kidney stone process, and then we're off that for the night. The difference in the operations, he was 2 nights, 3 days in the hospital with the one that just about everybody else does, with a tube. With the doctor that I really wasn't crazy about, but he did his without a tube. It was an outpatient.
Yeah.
He went in, he was put under, they cut, went in, pulled it out, he recovered, I took him home, no pain.
Look up tubeless
He's in Maine. It's worth
PCNL.
the flight.
It's worth it, buddy. Fly down from Maine to Baltimore, Washington
Good night,
International.
Scottish Ray.
So look up tubeless PCNL on Google.
Okay, we're over kidney stones.
I'm just going to say, the doctor, he invented the technique. The definition you will read about this doctor. I have his contact information, but you might be able to look him up on, again, Google. He's in Maryland. And that's it for now. If you want to talk more, please email me. I'd be happy to help a brother or sister with kidney stone issues if I could.
Good night, Rick.
Good night, Rick.
Say good night to Scottish Ray. He's off to bed.
Scottish Ray, good night to you. Are you leaving?
This is my life. Yes, they're going to bed.
Oh, they're going to bed. Well, sleep tight.
Yeah, I think that's the piece.
All right, what is this? George Santos. I'm on Coumadin for life. I cannot have lithotripsy. The 3 times I had surgery for kidney stones made an incision in my side to go in. The last 2 stones to go in. Okay, and they scooped them out. Yeah. But PCNL, they take a tube and they stick that in you first.
Did it work, Michael?
When my father had a kidney stone, he went to some Peruvian black market pharmacist in Miami, and he gave him a drink called Rock Breaker. I got something from a cousin that was some kind of a tincture, and it was supposed to prevent you from ever growing kidney stones.
No.
But it gave me a little bit of buzz every time I took a dose, and it didn't have a pleasant flavor. And I would have to have been taking so much of the crap every day forever. And I don't know where it came from. I don't know what's in it. It's not trusted by my doctor. I even told him about it. I don't go for
AK1-ish.
nothing against the black market voodoo doctor or whatever. I'm very happy for him to be able to help your father.
It did work, but it was slow.
Ah! She shot me in my armpit now. That's really sensitive. My wife is a horrible person. She really loves this part of the show. This is so she gets out of her system every little thing that I have done to perturb her in this way or that way. And she takes extreme joy. I can't show you, but she makes these faces as she shoots, like grimacing and clenching teeth and
Oh, I'm glad they could, Nora. You've had that done too, Mega. Shut the fuck up.
She missed me. Look at it. Ow!
Mega wants to know.
Ow, she hits me when I'm down. Mega what wants to know?
What's it called when they, you know, how when they went in and they exploded them?
Lithotripsy?
No, not that one.
Laser lithotripsy?
Yeah, probably that one.
But the one here in town,
Rick,
they went in.
Rick, I want a divorce. And then you can marry Sandy Gay.
Oh, God. All right. Whoever that Sandy Gay is, come on, man. We need to stop this. My wife's ready to divorce me.
Put your arms down. That's for Mr. Doggy Dog.
Oh, anything for him. Yeah.
And Jay Norm.
Mr. D-O-G Dog, Mr. Dog. I am glad you're here.
It's Doggy Dog.
Oh, I'm glad you're here, Mr. Dog-E Dog. I think his middle name is Elmer. Anybody named Elmer
I'll be back.
watching the show
Do you have to go?
beside Mr. Dog-E Dog?
Come on.
How could anybody name you Elmer? The
Hey.
glue. They name you after the glue. That's terrible. I'm glad that they didn't call me Gorilla, Rick Gorilla Serra, after that glue. Mr. Fudd, yeah, Mr. Fudd. I like Fudd. That's a kind of a funny name, Fudd. Elmer Fudd. That was it. I don't know why they did that, Elmer Fudd, but they were funny. The people who wrote the scripts for those Warner Brothers cartoons, they were like some 40s, some 50s, some 60s. You know, they went on for a few decades. And I used to watch all of them every Saturday morning when we would wake up. They had cartoons going till like 11 a.m. And then you'd have maybe Schoolhouse Rock or some other educational program for children. By the time that came on, we were outside. Do you guys know that? Did you ever experience the cartoons on Saturday mornings? Well, I did. Hello, Josh. Do you want to see Don? Don, you want to see Josh?
Yeah, you got a little wet, didn't you?
Maybe you can exchange addresses and take advantage of my email. I will pass it on to the other. Yes, I would. I don't mind. Very happy to do so.
No.
You don't want to put your phone number on the chat. So anybody makes a connection on the chat, and I haven't said this for a long time. If anybody makes the oh yeah, baby connection,
Bobby the Desert
the love
Ball
connection, and it was because of meeting on Cocktail Hour with Rick. I need, please, you to share your story. Write to us at rick.adr@aol.com. I hope that you're willing to, and we will keep the names anonymous or we'll make them public. Your wish. I just want to know if there's been any hookups. I've been asking for years now, and if there's been a hookup made possible
What
by
is a true horror movie?
a true horror movie. It says true horror when you look at the description.
Hey, Italian girl, enjoy your
It
son.
might be crime and punishment. Could be S&M.
What
Could
are you
be
talking about?
Sodom and Gomorrah.
I don't like how you're shielding yourself.
I'm going to have to look real hard to find all these down here. Yes, I will. Yes, Bugs Bunny. I love Bugs Bunny. One of the best of all. But I like all the Looney Tune people. I even am so dedicated to them. My, we call it a half bath. It's actually a sink and a flush inside of a tiny little 3x3 or 4x4 cabinet made out of studs, and the inside is cheap old paneling. I have a metal sign, and it is a tribute to the characters, those cartoon characters. Wile E. Coyote, even, Yosemite Sam, all of them. The Road Runner. I used to love Road Runner and Coyote because that would come on later. I do enjoy Pink Panther, the cartoon, and the movies. Foghorn Leghorn, of course. Tweety and Sylvester. Tasmanian Devil. Who else? Anybody so old that they remember H.R. Puffin stuff?
I'm older than you and I don't remember it.
Well, that was from the 60s. HR puffing stuff.
We will
What you
send
gonna do
prayers their
when
way,
things get
Italian
rough?
Girl.
Italian girl, who needs to prayers? Her or whom?
Jamie and Joni. They were not as lucky as her. They need chemo and radiation.
I'm sorry for your friends, Italian girl. God bless them. All right, Jamie and Joni and Italian girl, please send me an email with their names again to remind me, so
My
I'll post
favorite
it.
Martian.
I'll post it up on the channel under community and appeal for more prayers from there. Okay. Wish the best. I pray that
Welcome
the
back,
treatment
trainer.
is successful for them
Yellow
both.
Gorilla. Yep.
Magilla Gorilla. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yep.
I guess we all liked cartoons. That's something that Darlene never really,
Never a big cartoon.
never a
person.
really big cartoon person. If you didn't know that, we have a website. That is the
Jabba
address.
Doll. Yep. Scooby Doo.
ricksarastar.com. There you can find links to my other social media, as well as a little bit of merchandise. If you're interested, it's there. Thank you very much.
Oh, Beanie and Cecil. I remember them.
Oh, how can we forget them? But I liked Boris and Natasha
Oh yeah. See, I did like
Bullwinkle
some of them. I just didn't like
and
the newer
Rocky.
stuff.
the Flying Squirrel. And Scooby-Doo was good too, but that was more of 70s. We're talking 60s when you're going back to Bullwinkle. Beanie and Cecil, definitely 60s.
Oh, I can't stand Smurfs.
Ah, Smurfs. My daughter Jen loved Smurfs, and we would watch Smurfs. And if Darlene was in vicinity and we were playing them in the morning, she
I
would
just
cuss
didn't watch.
as she walked by.
I did not. I'd say I hate new people.
I hate those fucking Smurfs, and I'm
I
gonna
did
kick
not
the TV
say
in
that.
again.
Hey, Green Buddy 19.
Don't mess with me. It's that time of the month, and you know what I'll do.
You have no idea what it is to be with somebody that has really horrible reactions to that.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
No. I'm glad I wasn't born
Jason
female.
Dennis Shunwise.
I am really. I'm sorry for women that you've had to endure all this shit, but men, it's us. It's our fault. We did it. Why did we do it? Danger Mouse. Now there you go. You're pulling out a new one there. I haven't heard that one referred to for a while. But wasn't there also Mighty Mouse?
Mighty Mouse, yes.
Mighty Mouse. Multiple Mouse.
Johnny
Quest. Quest. How about Speed Racer? Yes. And of course I did Megadeth. I did do that. Anyone? What? Seen Biker
Roy Quitter, hello.
Mice from Mars?
Alex G.
I have not. Hello, Alex Giraffe. We are here.
Yeah, I did like that.
Cocktail Hour with Rick is now rolling. We've been going for 43 minutes. And we always reach out to possibly a person who's never watched the show. And I don't recognize your screen name. So if you write us at rick.adr@aol.com, we send you a free gift. No obligation. We hope that you'll subscribe. We hope that you'll click the like button when you watch the Cocktail Hour or other videos if you're so moved. But there's no pressure. No pressure. No pressure. It's okay.
Oh, Felix the cat.
Felix the Cat. How could you forget that? I did. I'm sorry. AOL accounts. you still have one, you should earn something for that. But it would be from AOL. They should send you an award for stick to it to this. See, we are purveyors, users of Verizon.net for
No.
our internet.
That's the difference. We all had AOL at one point in time. AOL got rid of their email and gave it to Verizon. I chose to keep it, so I'm at Verizon.net. Our newer ones are AOL.com.
Yeah. I never cared to stay with Verizon after they moved to that, and that's when I created a Gmail account. And that's.
I don't like Gmail.
But
either.
we use the AOL account for the show, for correspondence with us, and then we also use some accounts attached to PayPal.
Thanks, Alex. That's great.
So, they're convenient to have. That's all I'll say about that. They're convenient. It still works, surprisingly. And the AOL gives you the news. I never watch it on AOL, but it's there.
I've turned news off for a while.
You did.
I don't watch news right now.
First saw you on ADR, and supposedly there are new final episodes soon if someone can get them edited. But you have sure made a name for yourself too. Well, thank you, Retromax. I enjoyed doing that. As of last fall, and certainly before December 24th,
Yeah.
I assumed that we were going to do that going forward. But Dan Bell's decided that he's done with the series. I hope that we see the 4 episodes that were shot in Pennsylvania with Brandon, myself, and Dan. But until we see him, I guess we won't know. And thank you again. I appreciate that.
Thank you,
Yes.
Sarah. I'll read it
Yeah, I'm
after the
proud
show.
of being a part of that. And right now, early development is ongoing for a series of my own where I talk about my recollections of the series. So there's a couple of fans. I know John C. is here. And then there's his partner that's also helping us both.
Oh, that's interesting.
First
Josh.
name James. And we've had one video
We
chat
got
and
Nancy
have been
Pelosi
doing
in
some
the room.
thoughts. Wow, we have all kinds of
Yeah, you are still a star.
special-
Creative genius. You will be fine on your own.
Oh, is that what Nancy said?
That's what Nancy said.
Nancy, thank you. I didn't even know you knew what YouTube was, but you're a sharp old lady there. You know what's going on. I was impressed when I saw you during the pandemic. You were having like an interview at your home, and you have the best selection of ice cream and the biggest home refrigerator freezer I've ever seen.
Okay, Rick.
And I do love Dove bars, by the way. And I noticed you did too. Oh well. Ice cream wars, what can you say, right, Jeff? So Shaylee pulled back
Hey,
something.
Carla, hello there.
Carla Goldstein?
Yes.
Hello. Where are you now? Are you in Florida?
Yes, she is. I told
Really?
You. Oh, you know.
I
that.
know. Ow. Hi, Carla. Love you. Thank you for joining. Carla's an old friend. Not that old. She's a friend of my wife and then me afterwards. They were friends for quite a while before I came into the picture, but I was treated with love from the very beginning. We made love right in front of Darlene that night. It was special. Ow! Right, Carla? Oh, you forgot. Well, you were drunk enough, no wonder.
It wasn't worth remembering.
Ah, it wasn't worth remembering. Oh, oh, man. I guess I really am going to forget about that fans
Only
video.
page?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
going to do it. I'm not doing it now. OnlyFans, I'm sorry. I was thinking about it, but now that really messed it up for me. My wife is telling the world that I'm inadequate in bed.
I have not said that.
You certainly just did. And I blame it on my disease.
You know
Lack
what?
of nookie.
This show is not all about you, so get it off.
Get it off. I can't get it off right now. I have lack of nookie.
I meant get off of it.
Get off? The people don't want to watch me get off. Only the people who subscribe to OnlyFans.
You're not supposed to kiss and tell, Carla said.
Sarah Dreaming, thank you for being with us tonight. And if your dream is to get a free gift, remember to write us with your name and all the information for snail mail, including zip code, house number, name of the street, all that kind of stuff. rick.adr@aol.com. I hope we see you request such a thing. Snail mail.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's
Wait a minute.
literally we use snails to carry it.
Sarah Dreaming, I need your address.
Yeah, we need the
I
address.
just looked at the email. Gives me your name?
Name is good. Name
Need an
with
address.
address. Mailing address. Sorry, yeah, it's snail mail. Not email. Of course, we got your email when you emailed us, but we can't
wait a minute.
email solid objects. One day, I think it's possible we'll have transporters to at least move inanimate objects. But I think the time is at least a few hundred years away for us to perfect the technology to beam me up, Scotty. Romeo's lover, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. We're at 82. We got 66 likes already. Thank you all very much. Remember, the likes are very important in
That's funny,
all our
Michael.
special numbers. And I am trying to behave this week as I upset my keepers at YouTube with having a advertisement unfriendly episode last week. That means it was funny as hell, and if you missed it, you may want to watch last Friday's Cocktail Hour with Rick. Just be prepared to laugh. Yeah, we had a good energy going on, and not that we don't right now, but I have something else going on. One, I got some aches, I'm sorry to report. I should take some hydrocodone that I didn't use for the urinary tract stuff. But my back is bothering me. It started hurting me earlier today. I'll have to suspend from the ceiling for a while and fully stretch my body out. Anybody do that? Suspension? It's very good. Oh, Sandy Gay, want to take away the aches and pains? Well, come over with some liniment, or is that what it's called? Rub,
Yes.
and give me a full body massage. Of course, I'll keep on underpants. And Darlene will be here to watch. But
I am not watching.
to monitor. To make sure I don't.
She won't get past the front door.
Suspend you from the ceiling? Oh, you'd love to.
Kylie, hello there.
I wonder what happened to Carson Thorpe this week.
He was in here.
Was he?
Yeah.
I really missed talk with
Sarah
Carson
2.0.
Thorpe. He's a cool younger guy. He really likes the show, but for some reason he's not here. but we have everybody, including
He who shall
different
not be named.
politicians are showing up. Ugh. So something sad came out in the
I got
news.
the address. If it's anything with politics, don't do it.
It's not.
Okay.
Sadly, and this was anticipated if you knew the disease.
Oh, Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis has Alzheimer's, or dementia at least. Frontal temporal dementia. So unfortunately, that really does mean that he is unable to communicate. We knew that because he was aphasic. Frontotemporal. Thank you, John C. And that totally
Got it,
sucks.
Alex. Thank
Totally
you.
sucks. I wanted to see Bruce enjoy a lengthy, slower pace. He literally worked from movie to movie in his last couple of years. I wish he'd have stopped. I wish he would have taken that time with family, but
Well, that's because hindsight's always 2020.
and he didn't understand what was happening to him until it was too late. Well, we all love Bruce Willis, and we've loved our many different times of his period. Anything from Moonlighting TV series,
That's when we first
when we
saw
first
him, I
got to
believe,
see him as a young man
with hair.
with hair. And then Die Hards, all the Die Hards.
Yep.
And he always did Die Hard, man. Your grandmother, granddad,
Can you not read?
Condork, we recently put him into a care home.
After grandmom died.
Oh my.
Yeah, and we just lost Raquel Welch.
Raquel Welch. I don't think that was related to
No, it
dementia,
wasn't,
though.
but we still lost her.
She actually
Oh,
had
I
a.
love The Fifth Element.
She just had a. It wasn't a very long illness and then passed.
Yes, Michael, it is a Christmas movie.
Yes, that's what we think. But I think Bruce even said it's not a Christmas movie. It's, it just happens that it is
It's something you always watch
around Christmas, whatever.
So it is a Christmas movie.
Last Boy Scout.
I didn't like that one at all.
No, didn't like that as much. When
Oh, really? I didn't see Sin City.
I've been looking at movies he did in 2021, and they're all B's, unfortunately.
Oh. John C. corrected you. He
Yes,
said, Bruce said it was a Christmas movie.
he did.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Somebody must have given me that falsely. Rick, I love this show. It's so positive, and you truly care for all of us, even Sandy Gay.
It is a Christmas movie.
And it's not a Christmas movie. All right, Carson, thank you very much for helping me look better because I spoke out of turn. The movie happens at a Christmas party. Oh, it's the stage is set. The time was around Christmas. How could I have been so foolish? I just want to know, why do master
Ron
criminals
Jeremy.
want to pull off this kind of a thing? Oh, Ron Jeremy, you know where he is now?
He's in your...
He is in prison. He's been put in
How
prison.
can he get on this show if he's in prison?
Well, he must have gotten access to a computer terminal.
Ah.
But multiple charges against him, and he is in jail. And I don't know, but he might be also getting to the point where he cannot represent himself in trial because he's incompetent. All right, it's a Christmas movie. Thank you, Ponytail Dungeon Master. Everybody, go ahead. Tell me I was wrong. Feel free. I'll take it. I'll bend over and take it. This would fit. I'm glad I didn't buy fatter darts.
You were with me when we bought this.
Yeah, I remember we were together, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
Yep.
We were actually camping, I think, and went to Walmart.
Carl Winslow from Family Matters
Jackie who?
makes you think, why was it in Chicago? As everything
Maybe you
happens.
better throw them away if you didn't refrigerate.
What?
Leftovers from last night.
Oh, gosh. That does. Is that what happened, Shaylee? Assaulting people? I think it
It
was rape.
It was.
Yes, multiple charges of rape. Or aggravated assault at a minimum. I think Ron's lost it. He thinks everybody is on the set with him, and he has to do what he always did during his career. Look like a disgusting, fat-bellied
He
pig.
thinks everybody's a fluffer.
He thinks everybody's a fluffer. I didn't know about that. Are there any fluffers in the audience? Yes, Rick cares about me. He loves me so much. All right, Sandy, that's enough. My wife is about to hurl. She's just grabbed the bucket. Thank you. Oh,
Not
here,
just a bucket of yuck.
Ron's. Spoonerism brother, John Raramy. I guess you meant to spell it properly. So, brother of John, Ron, what do you have
do
to
you
say?
remember Ron John? They bring out all the new gadgets, and this is new from Ron John.
Well, I remember there's Ron John's surf shop where you buy different surfer stuff. Rape and sexual assault. Shaylee, you have not done that.
No, Jeremy.
Hello, my brother. Now, this is it. I don't know how easily it is to change your screen name when you're doing chat, but some people are becoming very adept. Let's
Hey,
say.
Remy Russian.
Oh, Remy Russin. Hello. And then
I
you
do
want
too,
to
Shaylee, quite a bit.
tell us about the leftovers. Well, if it has proteins, we would call that a potentially hazardous food, but does not exclusively. It could be potato, rice. They could form also foodborne illness if you let them sit out after you cooked them and you didn't put them in refrigeration. The key is no more than 2 hours out of temperature, hot, that is. So let it cool a little, and when it just feels barely warm, get that thing in the fridge.
Hey,
Don't cover it tightly until it's fully cool, and then put the lid on.
Megas had seen some of Ron's work. He should have stuck to stand-up comedy.
He should have.
Did you pick that up?
Yes.
Okay.
When he stood up, he was more,
Can't afford the shipping, Sandy.
he had a higher flow rate thanks to gravity. Things would go down and then out.
I agree, Romeo.
And he could achieve a higher curve in the stream of whatever liquid, urine or spermatozoa and semen. And a little bit of pre-ejaculate. Darlene is like trying to just have a record tonight how many darts you can shoot in one show. So what's going on in the milk of it's milk of magnesia, but thank you for trying. But that was good bringing magnesia in there. Milk of magnesia all over the room. Thought it was a cow, but it was Ron Jeremy. Oh, Ron. Thank you for all the laughs that you provided us during all these years. He thought he was a porn star, but he was a stand-up comedian.
No. Comedy.
Yeah, but he was, to refer to him as a comedy is the wrong way. You have to call him a comedian. You got to give him some kind of a pronoun.
He didn't need a real comedian.
I know what it was.
Okay.
C-U-M instead of C-O-M-E.
Okay.
You missed it. Went right here, though. Pete, right by me. She is too much. You have anything to add to the discussion? Anything that's on your mind, dear?
No.
Do you want to talk about the things we have done to help the rummage sale preparations?
Not particularly.
Darlene hates to brag, but she created signs for pricing the clothing, like $2 for a t-shirt, 50 cents for some stained underwear,
I didn't know that.
$1 for unstained underwear,
Megan Mummich.
or $1 for a bra with only one cup, or $2 for a bra with 2 cups, and $3 for a bra with 2 cups and all the straps still left. And then 50 cents for holy socks, $1 for darn socks, $2 for virgin socks.
DM sent.
We don't have a testicular sack, but we do have some handbags, and maybe you could fashion one of those handbags into a testicular cup if that's what you need. I had my thing covered. She was ready to try to assault.
Oh, that's right, Ronco. Thank you.
The banana hammock. We have a real hammock, so it could hold lots of bananas.
My banana. Daylight coming, I want to go home.
You take your lemons out of here. Come visit us sometime at ricksarahstar.com, the website that you've never known. Maybe some of you have. If clothes have never been worn with the tags on, do you price those? We cut down the price. Tags no matter. The prices are low, low, low. Everything's got to go, go, go. So if you are a Floridian and you are interested in possibly some great value deals, we have anything you can imagine, A to Z.
We have everything you don't want.
And
or need.
all the proceeds go to the social committee for our park. We just had a lovely concert a couple days ago that paid for the entertainers. And they put on a show. They called themselves Happy Days. Husband and wife from New York. He is originally from Sicily.
Water's in the cup.
Yes, I'm not drinking
Kelsey
any
spills.
alcohol right now, Kelsey.
Because we have to get up early. We got to go to bed early. We're not used to this.
Maybe after this is over and we can sit outside, maybe I can roll a doobie as a nightcap to help us to sleep like babies.
Well, I guess so, for 50 cents a shirt.
It's $2 for a t-shirt.
I know that. I was talking to somebody.
Okay. I'm so sorry to interrupt your conversation.
Hey, Samsonite, you should.
You should be talking with me. I am the star. What are you doing talking to the or the proletariat rather?
The who what?
The common people.
I got your comment.
You almost got me in the head.
I know. I was trying. I missed.
So we got 83 likes.
Ooh.
Of course, we always have a hope for hitting 100 or more. But we also have 86
Dingle dangle.
live people here with us,
Starfield.
enjoying our company, enjoying their company. I do this periodically, but it's nice to remember because we always forget things. Thank you, Sandy Gay. But this show started out basically because one of you all, or a couple of you all, when we were in the very beginning of the shutdown, Rick, please go live. We're so bored, we need something. If you could go live, that would be really awesome. So in March of 2020, I started to do that.
That's why it tastes so good, Shaylee.
And it rolled out and became a cocktail hour instead of something more heavy because there was enough heaviness going on all around us at
that's
the
a
time.
good idea, Soul.
And we adopted that as our approach.
Oh, Jimmy
This
Rick's
is-
stuck at work, but he says hi.
Jimmy Rick, peace, buddy. He's working late. That's good character building stuff. Oh, he did see Rihanna and the crew after the show. I don't know how, but he did somehow encounter them and thought that they were down to earth and very friendly. Can you share a minute about that, Jimmy Rick, if you wouldn't mind?
You might not
We
be
all-
able to.
We all would like to
Put it on Poshmark, Romeo's lover.
put it on Poshmark. Start
She has
your
a
own.
dress. She has a dress.
Yes, start your own account and
White man, hello.
put out the ads around.
Kelly Clarkson was very friendly as well. Jimmy Rick said.
And I have in the past. I used to do it on Twitter for this one lady. She was doing Poshmark, trying to sell Poshmark so that she could earn enough money to pay for the
Hey,
costs
Michaela.
of living for her and her daughter. And her daughter was physically disabled, unfortunately. Maybe she still is, God bless her. And the woman didn't exactly have perfect health either. But I would share her Poshmark account in Twitter shares. Now, Twitter, Rick is actually 63, by the way, but he does enjoy 69. Be happy to do that for you. I don't know how much traction it would be, but maybe I'd pop you on Facebook and place a little Facebook promo for you from my grandstanding on the channel for Facebook, the Rick Serra. And maybe my Rick Serra fans, anybody might
Give
see
us a
it.
name, Samsonite.
They might actually have an interest in buying your wear and connect you. And next thing you know, ching ching, you got a sale.
Carson Thorpe's in the room.
Carson Thorpe is here. Yay! Man, we've had all kinds of cool people here. We've had Sandy
We
Gay.
need to send prayers out to Nicole. She's 45 and she had a stroke last night.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Who said that?
Does it matter?
I mean, was it Nick
Samsonite.
Samsonite? So Samsonite, God bless her. I said this to someone else earlier. I think it was Italian girl. If you'd write me at rick.adior@aol.com and give me, all the
Stop.
detail that you would like to be shared,
Thanks for stopping in, Jimmy Rick.
I'll appeal for prayers and whatever good vibes for her. So please don't forget to do that. I'd love to put it up one for you, and also for Italian girl,
I hope they tipped him well, Ponytail.
because she had a couple of friends.
Okay, Rick.
Remember Italian girl?
During Prince's halftime show, a stagehand had to hold two stripped power cables that had been accidentally severed together in the rain to keep the sound on for the 12-minute set.
What?
Don't lie to him, Coin Man.
That's some scary stuff. I have an experience where
Don't be sorry about that, Carson. Be glad. Be happy.
we were,
Celebrate.
it was myself and the band I was in at the time, and the
Thanks,
violinist, female singer, flautist for the band. I guess we were pulling strings at that point. We had older repertoire that was from our time as Haunted Hayride, and we put together her puppets and people that she got to volunteer to work them. Took 3 people per puppet. They were giant parade puppets. And they danced in front of the stage as my band, including her, the creator of the puppets and the song, at least one of the songs, we performed a couple songs with them as the focus. As we were in the middle of playing the second song, somebody somehow was able to kick out the power with just haphazardly walking around the stage, which I thought was pretty sad that the people who set up everything would leave such a vulnerability. So we lost the sound for all the other band members, all the instruments and the vocal as well, mics. But the bass was on a different circuit, and the drums and their microphone set up was into a different system, and they happened to be on the same power, and it was on. So they played a bass drum solo for about 5 minutes as the dancers with the puppets on top of them tried to continue to perform, and then finally the power was restored. We restarted and finished the second song and did the third song. It was only a
Romeo's Lover,
15
keep
minute.
us informed so we know when it's coming up. She has to have her other hip replaced.
Oh, God bless you.
Coin Man loves your videos.
Thank you very much. I'm glad.
Earl of Baltimore, hello there.
I have to say that I did a little boo-boo on this last video. I tried to extend a little bit just to put a end screen on, and I added too much. So I have to try to keep that in mind when I want to add just a little bit and I only need like 15, 20 seconds, not as much as I added. So you have to basically wait for 10, 15 seconds before you see the end screen. You have sound going on, and you have a black screen. Way to go, Rick. That really made the video look so professional.
Did you hear me? Earl Baltimore is in the room.
Yeah, Earl of Baltimore, I saw you there while I was chatting. Welcome. Late, whatever, is not too late. And Michael Mooney, it's a secret ending. Thank you. You could look at it that way. That was not the intention. Every video you discover some other error, and I couldn't test the end screen before I imported the video. So when I tried to make an adjustment, it doesn't adjust far enough. I can work it out for you, Rick. Yeah, Earl? Without me having to load the same video again. I hate to do that because that kills your views when you put up the same video again and people watched the one. Where am I from now, Coin Man? Right now we're in Florida on the West Coast, not far from Clearwater, Florida. In fact, we're probably about 30 minutes from Tampa going east, and we're about 15 minutes to Clearwater.
We would definitely let you know, Carson.
15 minutes to St. Petersburg. So we're in a little enclave around here that is called
I didn't know they had that
Seminole.
stuff in Florida, Carla.
What's that?
They have an active shooter in their neighborhood.
Oh, I'm sorry. Too many of these. Too many. Folks, I don't even want to really say, but if you looked it up and you found out how many mass shootings have already occurred just since January 1st, you'd shake your head in disbelief. I mean, it's one thing. I support personal ownership of guns. Responsible ownership, not ownership that, is going to possibly lead to a problem. I think that you should be willing
That's right, Carla.
to have to go through a process to get a gun. It's a privilege. So you go through this, and I know it's probably not you or myself that would have any hassles with it, but we're trying to make sure the person who really shouldn't get the gun doesn't get it. If there wasn't some error somehow, like there was with one of the last of the shooters. So I pray with anybody who will pray with me for all the victims, but I also pray for the families and all of us to find a better way forward. This doesn't happen anywhere else in most of the civilized world. It happens in the United States. Why?
Mr. Doggy Dog, did you hit anything?
Hit what? Is he
Don't worry
driving?
about it. No.
Oh, he's trying to
He
shoot.
shot his gun in the shower this morning.
Oh, he shot his gun in the shower.
Wow, Carla.
Did
Keep safe.
so? And whoever it is, it's a barricade situation. Well,
Yeah, they've already shot a couple, and now he's barricaded in his house.
and he's already shot some people.
Yes.
All right, we'll send prayers to our friends area. It's a little bit north of us
It's up by Wikiwachi.
by Weeki Wachi, which is spring.
Earl Baltimore said you can jam when you get back to Maryland.
I would like that, man. I've tried to get some people together. I do have another fan who has a very nice little kit and plays the drums. So We can certainly make some good noise and have some fun.
Hi, Gary.
Darlene just hit.
Oh, it hit Nurse Brucey's face.
Oh, that's so good. Bruce, you needed that in your face. That's AKA Mr. Doggy Dog and his desire to be a nurse. Nurse Brucey. Thank you, Coin Man, for the prayers down here. It sounds like our friend. What is that? Like an hour and a half north of us?
What, Wiki watching?
Yeah,
I believe so.
yeah. So we're quite a distance below where this is going on. I'm typically a lot closer to all this when we're up in Baltimore. Yeah, I'm not going to necessarily call them mass shootings, but there's always some gunplay going on in Baltimore. And one of the highest annual homicide rates in the country. Yay, we hit 100. No, almost.
Hey, Nancy,
Someone said they
Santa
did.
Maria,
We're holding
Tisha.
92. This has been a very nice, kind of maybe a little lower key than last week. But damn,
More
man,
people on this week, though.
we got the nice banner now. It'll look
Did
a
you
lot
hear
better
me, Rick?
outside. We have more people on
Yeah, but
still, yes.
Nancy Santa Maria Letitia is in the room.
Nancy's here.
Yeah.
Good for you, Nancy. Is it lunch break? Are you off? I hope you're off. Welcome. Glad you made it. And Long Duck without the C, Dong. Thank you. Now,
That's the original, he says.
are you the original?
He already said yes.
Oh my
Everybody.
God. Well, this is what I say
Take
about
it
you
away,
being
Nate.
back. I haven't heard from you for so long. I'd really feared the worst. I already have the same kind of feeling about someone else who hopefully you all liked him as much as I did. So,
Sean Arnold.
Sean Arm, it's been more than a year, nearly a year, since I last heard anything from Sean Arm. And
Mario,
he,
Vangelis.
he was brilliant in a episode of ADR Live with Rick. That's on the Rick Serra channel. That was the same episode where, under that same playlist,
QG.
the worst coffee pot ever was shown to the world. Breeding some kind of small fly, we were brave enough to try to brew some coffee. And Sean definitely was a very cool guy.
Earl loves your son.
I really hope he is with us somewhere, and someday I'll hear from him again. Because I don't want to think that we've lost
Say
him.
hi to Treasure, Rick.
Treasure! Hi, Treasure! How are you, and how's your mommy?
Well, she was on here. You said hi.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Well, that's grandmommy, but mommy,
But, yeah,
mommy here
was
too.
on- yeah, I
Yes,
told you.
she's probably watching still. So nice to have you here, Treasure. I bet you're getting so big. Atmosphere ASMR, hey. Watching with my baby daughter on my lap. Oh, she loves me.
you.
Oh, that's great. I love that. You know, I had a
buddy.
very sad experience with one baby. When I got close to them, they cried.
There's only one, because normally
Normally,
for
babies
some
love
reason
me.
like you, yeah.
But this little girl, she was maybe 10 months old at the time. And man, turned on the crying after she first went like, no, it's him, it's Rick. Ah! know.
Couldn't talk.
She couldn't talk yet, but if she could, that's what she would have said. And hello, Green. Is there a Green here that
Green Buddy 19.
Green Buddy 19. Thank you for coming. Now, we are at the
TMI, George.
we are at the end of the program. So I'm going to try one more time. If you are watching us and this is your first time, everybody their first time watching is offered a free gift. And how do you get it? You write to us at this email address and you send us your name and full mailing address in that email. We then mail you an envelope, actually, with a little gift. And we hope that you'll ask us for it. And we then hope that maybe you'll click the like button when you watch our programs or when you're with us here on Cocktail Hour in the future. And maybe even subscribe and click the bell if you haven't already done so. Our channel gets larger only by new people finding us and hopefully enjoying what we do. We love doing it, and we, like I said earlier, we started at the shutdown from March of 2020, and we haven't stopped.
No problem, Earl.
So, Earl, thank you very much, and yeah, I would love to jam when I get back up north. And I'll try to reach out to you, but if you reach out to us and just give us your info, we can save it in our mailing list, and then I can easily contact you again without having to do a lot of searching. We do save fan mail, and we always can scroll through that as well. And we love this. We love doing this. We're not the biggest act in town. We're not trying to be. We're just trying to be one that our little group of people, our dysfunctional family, that you enjoy and we enjoy serving you. And if things go up real well, that's great, but it's about now. It's always in the present because guess what? We all live one day at a time. We don't live tomorrow, and yesterday is gone. So, we wish, as usual, nothing but great things to you. Anybody who had a special announcement they'd like me to share about a loved one needing prayers or a friend needing prayers, please also send them to here, rick.adr@aol.com, and I will put them up on my channel page under community. So until next time, we are happy to have been here. One thing we didn't ask.
Oh, any birthday?
We didn't ask for any birthdays. Was there anyone here, it's your birthday today? Or it's tomorrow? Or it was the other day? Anybody? No?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. We're going to say goodnight, guys. See you next week.
All right. It's your birthday, George Santos. Well, happy birthday to you.
Starfield was February 14th.
New York, New York.
Rick.
What?
Starfield. Birthday was the 14th.
Was it Starfield?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Starfield. Then a real person gets a
All too custom. Hello there.
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Starfield. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Hey, Quick Landscaping.
I love stars And I love fields. Strawberry fields forever.
Good night, Rick.
Strawberry fields forever. All right, take the tab and have a nice night. We all love you. We'll be back next Friday. Peace and goodwill to all. Bye-bye.